Hello students. In this video I'll start new exercise, that is summary writing. In our grammar exercises you have the summary writing for 5 marks. A summary is a shortened version of a letter, a passage, a report, an article, or a chapter in a book written in the summarizer's own words. The skill of summarizing is very useful in both academic and work related situations, for it helps save time. It is also a great study aid as you can condense essays, articles, or chapters from books for future reference. Summaries are of great help in checking if a book or an article is of relevance to someone working on a particular subject. They are also useful to people who have no time to read the original. Sometimes you may not find time to read the whole thing. If you get the summary of that, you can grasp the entire meaning of the text. So they are useful for those who have no time to read the original. The scholars and scientists use summaries of research reports, articles, and books to find out if they want to read the uh, original text. Sometimes you read the summary and then if you feel that it is very interesting and so then you will skip to the main thing. If they want to read the original or not, you decide on depending on the summary. Again, a busy senior executive would find it convenient to read summaries of a document or series of letters. Similarly, newspaper reporters have to summarize speeches and reports and the proceedings of various official committees. The length of summary varies depending on original text and also according to the purpose for which it is written. For example, if a summary is written only to give the reader an idea of what a book or an article is about, it can be very brief. Say about a tenth of the original. Such summaries are called abstracts. You could read an abstract when you are searching for relevant material on your subject and want to check if it would be useful to read the original text. If the condensed version is meant to cover the main points of the original well enough to give the reader a comprehensive understanding of piece without having to read it. When the summary, known as precis, will have to be about a third of original, you read precis because you are interested in the original but have no time to read it completely. The function of both kinds of summaries is to outline what is said in original passage and not to support or criticize it. In writing a summary, you will need to use many skills. First, it is an exercise in reading and understanding. Secondly, it involves analyzing what is read, selecting important points, and using note making skills. Finally, it calls for the ability to write the original passage clearly and briefly in your own words. Steps in summary writing. Writing a summary should start with a careful reading of the text. So, when you write a summary, you should have read the text carefully. Careful reading of the text, followed by that, a quick second reading is also required. Quick second reading, especially when the passage is easier, either very complex or packed with ideas and difficult to understand. The next step is to identify the subject of the passage. First step is careful reading. Second step is subject. You have to understand what is the subject and the main points and the sub points coming under it. Write these down and number note form and check the original text again. So first thing is you have to write the main idea and what are the supporting ideas covering to it. Write these down in number 1 according numbering them from and check the original text again to see whether you have left out any important points. So then the second step is to write down what you find it important. Use your notes. Third step is use the notes, that points that you have written. Use the notes to write a draft of the summary and then go through the draft and check every sentence to see if the words that can be omitted or an alternative structure can be used. See, while writing this, check the sentences again. Then you think it is necessary to use the uh, sentence or you can delete the sentence. Make necessary changes. Cut out repetitions. Simplify complex expressions and cover any mistakes you may have made. Then make sure that the first draft matches for the recommended length of the kind of the summary you have to write. So you have to make sure the length that you are going to make of the summary. So how the summary need not to be pages. It is a brief of the entire text. It is you can decide the length of the summary, and if you find that the draft of your summary exceeds the prescribed word limit, condense it further either by omitting minor details. If the length goes on, if you think the summary is lengthy and it is exceeding the words prescribed for the summary, then delete the ideas. Repeat those who are repeated and those you think they are minor details and they are not major details. If you have left out those ideas, you don't find the summary is meaningless. So select such words, then delete them that are not essential for an understanding of the ideas contained in the original text, or by making its sentence shorter, simpler, and more concise. One way of reducing the length of the text is by replacing phrases consisting of more than one word with a single word. Look at the sentences below. They contain expressions that can be replaced by one word. So here are some sentences given in your text. Oh, if the sentence is lengthy, you can cut short it like this. They welcomed the person they did not know. Then you need one substitution word. Substitutes. You make use of the substitutes. One word substitutions are there in English. You can find lot of one word substitutions. You can select one word substitutions for the words that are repeated. For example, they welcomed the person who they did not know. Who they did not know means a stranger. So you can replace the word did not know. The person they did not know means a stranger. A stranger. So they welcomed the person, they welcomed the stranger. That person is stranger. So the lengthy sentence is now short. They welcomed the stranger. Subject, verb, and object. In the object place, you have the person they did not know. That entire object is replaced by a single word, that is stranger. The stranger. Working with others. Second example. Working with others achieve something all of you want is the best way of ensuring success. Cooperation is the best way of ensuring success. That is the replacement of the sentence. Here, working with others to achieve something all of you want is the best way of success. Ensuring success. So, working with others means in coordinates with the others, that is cooperation. Cooperation is the best way of ensuring success. All of these words are replaced by cooperation, like working with others to achieve something, etc. Her handwriting could not be read. That means, could not be read means it's not legible, it is illegible. So that is why could not be read is replaced with illegible. Her handwriting is illegible. He is able to do things by himself. By himself means independent. He is able to do things by himself with the help of advice of the others, without the help or advice. That means without the help or advice, he can do his things means he is independent. The entire sentence is here, it is lengthy. He is able to do things by himself without the help or advice of others. So these all things are unnecessary. That mean the same thing. That gives the one idea, that is he is independent. So then the sentence become very short. He is independent. Subject, verb, object. He is independent. So in this way, you can reduce the summary of the text. You can brief the entire text in a summary. So that is the steps following while writing a summary. In the next video, I will extend this the same another important thing of the summary writing with some examples. Okay, thank you.